Hello world, it is Thursday, December 16th, 2021, and it's another overcast day today. The wind's been coming and going, and I think it's going to be warm again today during the day, but then drop down and be pretty cold tonight. So, big changes. The devotion for today is entitled As I Am. It's written by Marche Greer. Marche bases the devotion upon Psalm 89, verse 1, a New International Version. I will sing of the Lord's great love forever. With my mouth I will make your faithfulness known through all generations. And Marche writes, it's been a few years since I've been a member of a church. As someone who doesn't regularly attend a congregation, I find it increasingly important to find rituals that are spiritually meaningful to me and draw me closer to the divine. When I initially stopped attending church, I struggled to find at-home rituals that lived up to my prerequisites for what a ritual had to be. I had internalized rules I'd learned in my spiritual formation that required everything from wearing certain outfits to setting aside specific amounts of time before praying. I let perfection be the enemy of good. I convinced myself if I couldn't create the perfect atmosphere, then I shouldn't even bother trying to practice rituals at all. When I stopped trying to create the perfect rituals for my time with God, I realized perfect rituals for seeking God already exist in my life. I noticed how I'd get the answer to a burning question as I drove to pick up groceries. I felt some of my biggest aha moments as I chopped onions for a new recipe. I felt praise dances emerge as I vacuumed my apartment. It's easy for us to confuse reverence with formality, but God doesn't require a black tie affair for a personal relationship with them. God sees the entire fabric and intentions of our hearts, no matter how dressed up they are. In Marche's prayer, thank you for meeting me where I am, as I am. Amen. Well, as I read this devotion, it reminded me, or made me think of, what is church for? I think Marche says she's not a member of a congregation. And what is really church for? Some of the things Marche mentions about finding God, seeking God in their everyday life, I think that's an important and critical part of anyone. But I think if you look at church as just a ritual, or as a service provided to you, or as entertainment, or just something that you do without seeking God the rest of the week, you might be missing the point. I personally think church can be important if it's done well and done right, to work as a guide for the rest of the week for people, to provide thoughts and questions and challenges to people in their lives, to take a look at their lives and to look to see where they might find God in their everyday life when they attend church. It's not just a place for meeting with friends or gathering together to have a good cup of coffee and conversation with a few friends, although it can be that too. But it is a place in which we gather together and share our experiences of God and be challenged to find new experiences of God in the things we do each and every day. So those are kind of the thoughts that came to me as I was reading it, reading Marche's devotion today. So I hope you'll think about it and think about what church means to you and how you can live church each and every day, because it's not just a ritual. It's meant to be something that helps and guides you and gathers you together with others to share thoughts and ideas in how to find God, how to find Jesus. That's a potential or potentially the name of a sermon, I think, coming up on the 26th, or at least a homily that may be coming up on the 26th. Looking for Jesus. Anyway, hope you have a good day. And today is Thursday. I am going to be probably too busy this weekend to record any devotionals. So I hope to see you on Sunday. We have worship at 10:30. Music starts about 10:15 or so, and it's the last Sunday in Advent. And we're both on Facebook Live and live in person. Hope you have a good day. Hope to see you soon.